morning. It's probably no, it is. It's afternoon. It is Tuesday. I lose track of the days. Tuesday, August 26th, I think. Just wanted to get this video together. This is my second 0 day at the Highland Center. It's gonna rain here in a little bit. So I just wanted to have this summary just for subscribers. I have done some information relaying specifically about what this channel's about and who I am, but I thought it'd be a good chance to kind of go over some of that because I do have some new subscribers. So welcome everybody. I started doing this YouTube channel, a couple years ago in preparation for the hike. It was my way of documenting my training program, what I did to get ready, and how I felt along the way. And then we did do a shakedown hike, which a lot of people just do maybe a week. Terry and I did 180 miles in the Vermont area on the long trail, and that was our shakedown hike. So that was our chance to say, do we really want to do this or not? And for Terry, with the COVID that came in, she decided not to do it. And I'll have to say it is very hard on your body. My toes still tingle. I did go to the doctors and didn't quite figure out what was going on. So I still have some tingling, and we'll see when I get back off this trail. Who am I? I'm a 59-year-old woman who always has liked adventure. I learned to backpack back in Idaho. I've done long distance bicycling. Quit my job at one point to go to Europe and bicycle for 3 or 4 months. Just carrying what you had on your bike. So I've always liked adventure. And I'm getting at that age where I'm like, can I still do this stuff? You know, after kids, marriage, and everything in your job. My job was all consuming. I'd go on vacations, or we'd go on vacations, but the vacations I did enjoy were the ones that really stood out to me, are the ones like when we went to Colorado and we did the Long's Peak. Well, I didn't make it to the top because I ended up with altitude sickness at the 10,000 foot level. There was a boulder rock area, so I didn't get to attempt it. So, but those are the kinds of things that excite me, and seeing the beauty in the country. I just love it when you get on top of a mountain and can look down and see forever. Those kinds of things excite me. My mom is from Germany, and so I have spent some time in Germany. And when you look at the mountains over there, it's just beautiful. And we have such beautiful country in the United States. Even around where I live near Buffalo, but we have property out in the southern tier, probably an hour and a half from Buffalo, and there's small mountains, but it's beautiful. So anyway, I just wanted to explore some more. So I'm kind of rambling, but this channel really is foremost for me to document my journey, what it takes, and what I'm finding is physically, I think I still got it. Mentally, I break down every now and then. Probably more than I should, especially when I'm by myself. So you get too much time to think, and it's just, I think for a long distance hike, you mentally have to be in it the whole way. So whatever it takes to get you through the day. So it's my way to document. I have trouble sometimes remembering things, and this was my way of remembering. So I have the daily updates. I can go back and look and see what I did and where I was and how hard it was. I don't think I've come across a real easy section, so be ready for that. I'm probably going to experience the weather here, and it's getting ready to rain here pretty soon, but I've been lucky in that, my tent got wet once or twice, and I haven't had extended days in a row. but that's not normal. So I'm afraid of what's coming and how I'll handle that. So I still have some experiences to come. Don't know how I'll react or how things will go. I am very nervous over the next couple of days. The forecast for Washington isn't that great, but I do have a bailout plan. I am still planning on going up Webster tomorrow. And then if on Thursday it doesn't look good for Washington, I'll hike a side trail back down to here and then get a shuttle and skip it. I just can't wait any longer. So for the subscribers though, what's in it for you? It's your chance to see what it's like. Your chance to ask me any questions you might have. It's your chance to see the trail if you're not able to get out there. And it's your chance, if you are thinking about going out there, to see what it is like. And I know everybody's experience is different. There are a ton of vlogs out there, and every one of us have a different perspective. We report on different things. What interests me doesn't interest somebody else, so you see different things. So I hope you're enjoying the daily updates. I do have them delayed slightly because it is hard to update and stay on top of it. So I've got like the rain's coming, 4 or 5 day delay. And what's coming up is it's getting harder to get cell service. So I'm gonna have to go duck inside. The rain is coming, and I was warned by Dark Sky that it tells me about what time it's gonna hit. So I thought I could get this in before that. So welcome to my channel. So I'm back to my spot under the overhang. Hopefully I won't get wet out here. It's been very noisy around here today. They're doing fire alarm checks. You can't congregate in a common area, so it's either outside or in your room, and the room is pretty small. So I didn't really get to tell you about me. So I am married. My husband's name is Vito. We've been married since 1990. So I guess that's 30 years. So I did meet him at work, and we've been together since. We have 2 daughters, both full grown. The ages, they were born in 91 and 93. So again, you have to do the math. My oldest is Lindsay. She has a boy. She's married to Tom, and my grandson is going to turn 1 on September 10th. His name is Logan, and I will be traveling back to be there for a birthday party. So I am going to get off trail September 4th through the 8th, and then I am going to flip-flop up. I'm going to skip up to Katahdin, summit Katahdin, and then start heading south and see how far I get before my daughter's wedding. My younger daughter is getting married. Her fiance's name is Sam. My youngest daughter is Alyssa. And they are actually going to get married on Hamlin's Peak on October 3rd if everything aligns correctly. So I need to basically be done with my portion of the trail up here by then, or make a special trip up from home to get the piece that I skipped in New Hampshire done, and definitely Vermont. So my goal was to finish before the fall, or before winter anyway, the northern part, and then hopefully begin the southern part like normal hikers would do in March of next year. So that's all contingent on me actually seeing this thing through. And like I said, the mental part of this is a big part of it. There are days that I'm like, why am I out here? Why? The 800 miles is a long ways. 2,000 is unbelievable. So anybody that does that amount it's just unbelievable. That's a lot of walking, a lot of mountains, a lot of sweating, a lot of it's just crazy. I don't know. I think we're crazy. So if you got any questions, want to know anything else about me or what I'm doing or what I'm thinking, go ahead and put your comments in. I try to read them and respond. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that like button. I don't know how YouTube works, but maybe the more likes, more it gets my channel exposed to other people. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, the main reason I have this channel is for me, and hopefully as a legacy to my family. I want people to remember me as someone that isn't afraid to go do something new and different, try something new and different, experience something new and different. It makes life interesting, and the downside of it is being away from your family, and it's a big burden on my husband. I could tell when I talked to him the other day, he was a little stressed. There's a lot that he has to take care of at home, and it's kind of like I'm playing out here and he's having to hold it together. So I understand that aspect. Hopefully I'll get home soon and can help again for a little while until I get this adventure out of my system. I did retire to do this. I could be making money right now, but it's just funny. My job was, I always thought about my job. It's like I worked at night. It was just constant. And it's funny that I don't really miss it. And I don't know if it's just because this has replaced it, but I honestly have to say I don't miss working. It's kind of nice not working, but I do miss the money. So hopefully we've set ourselves up good enough that we'll be all right. I think we will. So the one thing I didn't touch on is that I haven't been watching the spending of money very closely. I am not like normal through hikers. I do have a vehicle, and that makes for some interesting things that you can do, and money then that you do have to spend to take care of that, because I have to do shuttles to get my car up with me. So, and the shuttles aren't cheap. So you would, if you're considering doing a vehicle, try to do it where you have two people and you each have a vehicle, and that'll save money on the shuttles. But the only thing it doesn't do, what it does then do is it's a time impact. So you just have to, it's a pro-con thing, just like anything. So, but if you have questions on anything that I'm doing or what you're seeing, please just put the comments in and I'll try to respond. Welcome to my channel, and I hope you're enjoying the journey.